know you say you know me well, but these days I don't even know myself. No, I always thought I'd be with someone else.
Hey, what's up, Danny here, and welcome to my channel and another video. Today I just wanna real quickly do a little wrap up about the latest manga I've read in the last, I don't know, about 3 weeks. So let's just get started because you all know I ramble a lot, so let's just get right into it. I have read 6 manga, 3 different series, so let's get started. The first 2 manga I've read is Food Wars Volume 3 and Volume 4. This is all I own so far from this series. I know I'm way behind, but yeah, I can't get any more series in the next few months, but as soon as I am able to, I will get loads of that so I can continue. I still really enjoy this series. I think it's a lot of fun to read, and I love all the food stuff because I love food, and I love the characters, especially the main guy, Soma. I like the girl, and it's just a lot of fun to read. It's just very entertaining, and there's loads of food, and it's all delicious, and I'm always getting hungry when I read this. So yeah, and these covers are awesome. I really love the Food Wars covers. They're such great art. It's like the details in the shading is just so well done, like in the hair and everything. It's just so cool, and I really love it. The art is incredible on the covers. Look at that food. It's just like I'm getting hungry now. Look at his leather jacket and everything. Like the details of the art is just so amazing from the covers. The art on the inside is actually really good too. So yeah. Try not to show anything that's like too spoilery, but it's not really that much spoiler because they're just cooking a lot of random stuff. Look at the food, even in black and white it looks delicious. Spicy roast duck, like give me that right now. I love roast duck. It's like one of the main things I order when I'm eating Chinese. So, but yeah, the art is really great, and the story is a lot of fun, and I really enjoy this series. I love the challenges in here, and just Soma and his ideas of what food to use for his dishes, and just everyone else, and just everyone's great. All the characters are just really cool. So yeah, Food Wars Volume 3 and 4, definitely a series I can't wait to buy more volumes of and continue reading. Then the next volume I've read is definitely one of my current and all-time favorite manga series at the moment. I just really love it. It's just so good. It's so great. It's so different, and this is my favorite manga at the moment, I have to say. I just love the twist and the dark and everything. So yeah, the next volume I've read is The Girl from the Other Side Volume 2. I freaking love it. I mean, like, when I read the first volume, I freaking loved it so much, and I was really afraid that I will be disappointed in the second volume, because sometimes you have that really good first volume and then it continues and you're like, isn't that good as I thought it would be? But this series didn't disappoint. It's just so good. It's so twisted and dark and different, and the whole thing, the whole manga is different. The cover, the way it's done, like most of the manga covers are like shiny, and this one's not. And the art is incredible. I still love the art. It's just so good. I don't even know. I don't want to show too much about this because spoilers. I did like hold it recently, like last month I think, so I think I showed a few pages in there as well. But this manga is incredible. I can't even say anything else. It's just so good. I love the twisted, mysterious moments. And you always get these really cool color pages that are like so different, because that's like very intense color compared to the first volume. That blue is very intense for this manga. And then that's the same as the cover. But the art is just so mysterious, and I love the black and white contrast of him and her. Like, she's so white and he's so dark, and that contrast plays through the whole manga, and I just love it. It's just great how it just mostly plays with black and white and just very, very limited grayscale. And I love that. I love dark contrast. I love intense, like, black and white playing. It's just so good. Like, it's just purely black and white, and I love it. This is like my kind of style. So how am I getting non-spoiler images? It's so hard to not spoil. Like, even the buildings and the backgrounds and everything is just really cool. This got more gray in it now. But yeah, it's definitely a great manga, a great release, a great story and great art. And I can't say anything bad about this. I freaking love it. It's by far one of my favorite manga at the moment. So I'm definitely excited to get volume 3. I'm so excited about this manga. So excited. Then the last 3 manga is the same series and is one that I haven't been reading in a while. But now I finally got back into it, and that is Ajin, Demi-Human Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. These covers are so dark, it doesn't work with my camera and my light. So, but yeah, I finally continued this series. This is all I own so far. This is how far I've read, but it's on my completion challenge, so by the end of the year I will have bought all the manga that are available, and I will be probably also up to date with reading, and then I can finally like jump into the anime. This series is great, even if it's sometimes a bit confusing for me, like who is who, like character wise, but I love the series. I love the idea of these demi-humans that are like taken by some people for experimenting on, and just how they try to fight against it, because they can like get killed but then come back to life, and so people use them for experimenting new things. But it's like very hardcore bad. It's like terrible how they just like cut off limbs and just kill them over and over and over again, and you just really feel bad for all the demi-humans. But I really love that story. It's like really interesting and dark and very gory. So if you're not into like gory stuff, don't read it. The art, once again, is great for the whole black and white thing. It's another, like the girl from the other side. It plays more with a darker contrast, with more black and white, but it still has more gray in it than the the girl from the other side. And it's more like a scratchy ink art. Like the shading, it's all scratchy. Like this is landscape again. You can see it plays a lot more with black and white here as well. It's once again really hard to find a page that doesn't spoil too much. Like when you can see at the people's faces, it's just the shading is all like just scratchy, and although just black and white, there's not a lot of shading going on. You can see it's like just ink, nothing else, which I really like. I do like just this black and white ink stuff. Like here you can see another reduced landscape picture, the rain. So yep, Ajin Demi-Human. I still need quite a few volumes to catch on this and to read. But once again, I really like the covers. This is a more expensive manga for what it is, like for the size and everything. It's vertical and it's $12.95. So it's a bit more expensive for the size. It's got like only 4 chapters in it. But I do like the releases, the covers, the colors. It looks really nice. Same for Food Wars. I like the different color changes. It's gonna be like all rainbow. It's like gonna be all rainbow on the shelf. So yeah, I do like this kind of different colors. But yeah, that's what I've read in the last few weeks. And this is gonna be it for this video. If you've read any of these, which I'm sure you have, let me know what you think of them. And yep, that's it for the video. As always, all the links and informations of my social media, what I've read, all these manga, everything is always in the description, so check it out if you want. And yep, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in another video.